Hello, everyone. Good morning. My name is Messias Mello. I'm the team lead from Group 2 of Optimizing Project Management. We are graduate students from San Francisco College, and today we will perform a project team analysis by exploring how the movie Oppenheimer from 2023 offers a compelling case study in team dynamics under extreme pressure. We'll analyze the project team behind the Manhattan Project through 8 key teams aspects we've discussed this semester. So in this presentation, we'll take a deeper look at how Christopher Nolan's Oppenheimer not only tells a historic history, but also offers a unique lens to examine complex team dynamics in high-stakes environments. The Manhattan Project involves diverse personalities, conflict values, ethic, and internal pressure to perform, all of which make it an ideal case study for modern project teams in project management concept. The Manhattan Project, taken during the World War II by Julius Robert Oppenheimer, will lead us through revolutionary scientific significance, global impact, and moral dilemmas that we're gonna go see through the presentation.
Hello everyone, my name is Fabiana and I'm going to continue after Messias. So here we see the presence and sometimes absence of the six core team behaviors. While trust and shared goals were evident, the political pressure and secrecy often stained open communication and respect. The team did achieve constructive conflict, which fueled innovation despite the moral tensions. These teams' behavior closely align with high-performance team models found in modern project management literature. Emphasizing mutual respect and constructive conflict helped bridge the gap between competing academic and military properties. Oppenheimer's personality reflected an introspective, visionary type, while General Groves came off as more pragmatic and structured. The team was a mix of academic and military personalities, which created both synergy and occasional friction. Understanding personality dynamics, such as Oppenheimer's introspective nature versus Groves' commanding style, highlights how cognitive diversity can simultaneously fuel innovation and create friction. This interplay reinforces the value of adaptive leadership as advocated in Bell research on team composition. This slide follows Tuchman's team development model. The Manhattan team formed rapidly. It had to, then stormed over priorities and control, normed through shared routines at Los Alamos, and performed with the successful Trinity test. The reforming phase came post-bomb when moral consequences divided the team. The Manhattan's project's progression through Tuchman's stages demonstrates the power of structured group development. While conflicted during the storming phase was intense, it catalyzed a more cohesive performing phase. This mirrors McEwen finds that properly managed conflict enhances long-term performance and resilience.
Hi, my name is Anandkumar and I'll be talking about organizational culture and diversity. This slide focuses on the clash between academic freedom and military rigidity. In academia, open debate and independent thinking are encouraged, while military culture values hierarchy and obedience. This clash often creates tension, especially when scientists work under government or military control. Diversity also plays a role. Academic environments are usually more inclusive of ethnic and intellectual diversity, while military structure can be more rigid and less gender inclusive. These differences shape how decisions are made and who holds powers. often creating struggle between scientific independence and government authority. Now let's look at team synergy and conflicts. In many high-stakes projects, collaboration between scientists, military, and government can lead to breakthrough results. That's the power of synergy. But it's not without issues. Ethical dilemmas often arise. For example, how research will be used, or whether to speak out against questionable decisions. There are also authority tensions. Scientists may resist top-down orders, while officials might distrust scientific independence. Add political suspicion into the mix, and you get a team that's both powerful and prone to conflict. Let's explore personal versus organizational values. A key example is Oppenheimer's internal conflict. As a father of the atomic bomb, he later questioned the moral cost of his work. Many scientists faced similar struggles. Some reflected deeply on the consequences of their contributions, especially after seeing the devastation their work caused. After the war, feeling of guilt, public protest, and even government investigations became common, showing how personal ethics often clash with national objectives. Thank you.
Everyone, this is Muhammad Sabahath Ashraf. Today I am giving my presentation on the topic of conflict management styles. Conflict management style is it really important in any team. First, we have avoiding like Oppenheimer's sometimes did. This means staying away from argument to keep the peace. It can help with small problems, but if you avoid too much, bigger issues can grow. Next, competing, which we saw with groups. This style is about pushing hard for our own way. It can work when fast decisions are needed, but it can also hurt relationships over times. Finally, there is a collaborating and compromising, often used by the scientist. Collaborating means working together to find the best solution for everyone. And compromising means both sides gives up a little to meet in the middle. Overall, each style can be useful at different times, but collaborations usually builds the strongest, most successful teams. Coming to next slide, the key elements of team performance. Strong teams share a few key things. First, they had a clear purpose. Building the bomb give everyone one big, urgent goal to work together. They also had the right people. Top experts were carefully chosen from around the world. Clear rule, clear rules helps everyone know what they were responsible for. Even though people sometimes switch tasks depending on their skills, they created effective processes. Even though secrets was important inside the team, they found way to work together effectively. They built supportive relationships, although trust could sometimes be hurt by politics and competition. Finally, good communication inside smaller teams help a lot, but across the whole organization, fear and strict rules made sharing information harder. Thank you so much.
Hello, everyone. My name is Priscilla. Was Boham to say the Manhattan Project have the six keys element to a success project. The two most important be a clean a purpose and the right leader. The purpose could not have been more compelling to save the world from evil. And the dynamic between Oppenheim and Grid driven then team forward. So In conclusion, Vince Lombardi, the great American football coach, saying individual commitment to a group effort is what makes a team work, a company work, associate work, a civilization work. Even when some have moral object to it, the science made an individual commitment to building the bomb. Lombardi also said, success is like anything worthwhile. It's a have a price. You have to pay the price to win, and you have to pay the price to get to the point where success is a possible. The sign pay the price for the rest of their lives. We'll ask you, do you think the process you have been successful without the commitment? Do you have any questions about the Manhattan Project of the presentation? We hope so. Thank you.
Hello everyone, this is Vyshnavi. Today I'll share 5 essential lessons that modern project teams should embrace to be more effective, ethical, and the future focused. Balancing speed with ethics. Uh, in fast moving projects, it's tempting to cut the corners, but responsible decision making must always come first, even under tight deadlines. For example, think about the consequences of launching a project before it's fully tested. Speed isn't success, it's the risk, safety, or reputation. Psychological safeties. Team members must feel safe to the voice concern even if they disagree or spot ethical issues without opening dialogues. Problems stay hidden. For example, when people fear speak up, small mistakes can turn into major disasters. Cross disciplinary collaborating. Uh, Innovation happens when different perspective comes together. Diverse skills makes the team stronger and ideas more creative. Imagine engineers, marketers, and the designers work closely. They cover blind spots that one group alone might miss. Leadership under pressure. True leadership shines in crisis. Staying transparent, upholding values, and the communicating clearly builds trust even it's tough times. For example, hiding bad news or making panic discussions usually causes more damage than the crisis itself. Legacy awareness. Good teams doesn't just deliver projects, they think about long term impacts. Will this project benefits users, society, and the company itself in the future? And for example, in this, short term wins some uh, lead to strong regrets, long term regrets. A successful team plays beyond delivers, and the successful project team balances urge that ethical built to the psychological safety, collaborating across the disciplinary leads to the transparency under the pressure and think beyond the project deadlines. These lessons aren't just good practice, they are the foundations of the lasting success. Here are the references. In this, we covered the topics on teamwork, collaborating, and the ethics in the project. We used research articles from the American psychologist, and to understand the team dynamic and training, we also explore historic perspectives on the Manhattan projects of physical world, air and space, operating reviews, and the other focusing on the leadership, safety, and the ethical decision making. Thank you.